Be me, age 9. Very adventurous kid. Natural naturist. Go into woods by myself frequently. Never scared, felt comfort at all times, like I belonged here. Live in Kentucky. Split time between dad and grandparents. Dad lives in city. Grandparents live in the woods. One time being exploring further than usual. Never scared. Woods were my friends. Naturally good at finding way home without trouble. Come across shrine of some sort. Looks to be covered in moss and some sticks. Angled to look like an arch, almost like when you have those menagerie of the manger with Jesus and such. Few rocks and things placed on inside. Sudden wave of sadness. Can tell it hasn't been used in a while, and that it was missing a few things. Gathered some sticks and long grass. Make a teepee in the middle, and something is just guiding my hand and make the sticks into fence, surrounding it all underneath this arch. Instant feels of relief and happiness once I'm finished. Lose my Swiss Army knife as I'm going home and get really sad. Next day, find Swiss Army knife against tree on edge of woods. Figure must have dropped it there, so pick it up. Go back to altar/art project. I don't know what it was. Fucking flowers blooming all over it. Kid, so just think nothing of this, and I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. Add some small touches and other things. Take some daisies and make a ring around the entire thing. As I'm leaving, see a big dog. Bigger than a wolf in my child mind. Not really scared. Knows it wants me to follow. So, start to follow it. Takes me real deep in the woods, which did freak me out a little bit because I'm no longer familiar with the trees and the rocks and the dried river around me. Calm down when I think I can just follow the river home. Dog stops in front of a tree and looks at me. I swear to God, the tree had a face on it like from Pocahontas, but less detailed. Had the eyes and mouth, but no nose. Just a slight grimace with eyes closed. Approach tree and feel feelings of sadness and happiness. Tree doesn't speak with words, but through feelings. Tell tree I'm sorry for what we have done to its forest, and that I will try to help. Dog nudges to touch the trunk. I of course oblige, cause don't want to piss off Cujo and Tree Mother. Stream of sap comes from tree face, and touches my hand. Figure this is some blessing of some sort, so tell tree, thank you. Spend day digging up flowers and replanting them near base of tree, arranging small river stones in semicircle around base of tree. All while dog is following me. Finish around 7-ish, cause sun is starting to set. Get a little worried I might get lost, but dog starts off at a trot and looks at me to follow. Brings me back to edge of forest line, to grandparents' cottage. Thank dog and tell him that I'll try to visit tree when I'm at my grandparents' house, but I would need him to guide me. Grandparents pissed I was gone for 5 hours in a forest without coming to check in, like I usually do. Apologize and tell them I will next time. Tell me for now I can't be out of eyesight of the cottage unless someone is with me. So, not allowed into deep woods anymore by myself, just cause they got scared once. Unfortunately, they moved a few months after, so I never did go back to the same spot. Sometimes I would see the dog in the tree line look at me, as if it wanted to follow, but when I tried asking my grandparents if I could go into the forest, they told me no, because they don't want me getting lost since I think it's okay to be gone for 5 hours. Alas, I never went back to Tree Mother, so my adventures never culminated past this. So I'll never know if I could have been some sort of forest guardian or some shit. We always think about the road untraveled, and this is one road I wish I could have taken further. Here's one from the old house I lived at. House is parallel to woods. Bedroom window has straight view at the woods, save the back fence. I start hearing something that sounds like a bird chirping in the morning, in the middle of the night. It sounds like it's coming from the tree line at the back. Look out there for a bit. See something. Can't see it right. Looks a bit like a black blob. Open the window and stick head out to attempt to get a good look. It moves. It begins to look more clear. Looks like a deformed/fucked up moose or deer. It's moving towards the fence. What the fuck ever, who cares, that JPEG. Looking at it a bit longer, it throws one of its fucked up limbs on the fence. Then it throws up another. It's climbing over the fence. It half sets itself down / falls into my yard. Moose and deer do not climb fences. Shit fills pants.jpg. Looking at it slumped over on the fence as my heart feels like it's about to explode. All the while, it's still making that noise. It moves again. It's moving toward the window. It's not a deer / moose. Looks like a mix between a deer and a dog. It's almost at the window. I snap back into reality. Fuck! Wakes up entire house. Slam window shut. Everyone in the house rushes into my room. What the fuck is wrong, Anon? It's still in the yard, but it's moving back towards the fence. I point it out to my mother. She starts screaming. Thing gets even more spooked. Basically starts half limping, half running to the fence. Does the same fucked up climb it did before. And goes back over, moves back into the tree line. The noise keeps coming from the woods. Entire family and me spend the rest of the night looking out the window, making sure it didn't come back. It gets quieter and quieter until it stops. It was morning by then. Spoke to some neighbors, confirmed that they heard the noise. Heard the noise a couple more times, never saw the creature again. Still don't know what it would have done if I didn't close the window. Took a trip up to Pikes Peak the other day. It's what they call a 14er, 14,000 foot summit. You drive up around 10,000 feet, then take a shuttle bus up another 4,000 near the peak. You have to actually walk up a long, steep flight of stairs before hitting the peak. I'm not in the best shape. By the end of the climb, I'm feeling it. Woo, lad. Catching my breath, I look out over my dominion, basking in its glory. Standing very close to the edge, an old man walking by remarks, "Careful. The winds up here can be pretty strong." Feel a breeze pick up, blowing at my back. "A lot of people have died up here." Start to feel dizzy. The old man grins. "Don't look down." The wind picks up, stronger now. The thought of jumping crosses my mind. Snap out of it. I step back from the edge. The wind dies down suddenly. I look around. The old man is nowhere to be found. The place is literally a mountain peak with no trees and no brush. There's no way he could have gone that fast. I only turned away for a moment. Did a trickster spirit try to kill me? So, my buddy's farm is odd. B13 with bro, late summer night. Camping outside a friend's farm, only 25 feet from his house's deck. Cornfield 10 feet behind our tent. Playing Game Boy. Hear corn shuffling and breaking behind us. Buddy what the fucks puts down Game Boy. Creaking stops. Hear faint movement now. See a faint shadow of a figure from the deck light. It moves closer, and a tall, lanky figure projects onto the tent wall. "Hello? Is that you, Mom?" Silence. I'm so scared I can't breathe. Then, the worst happens. Fucking figure places its dark, elongated hand on the tent. The tent starts shaking. We start to panic and scream. The hand moves, and the tent stops shaking. Our screams wake up my friend's father, who runs outside to the tent. Tells us he's seen something running into the cornfield, and to go inside. Nope, all night. Buddy's dad hopped onto the four-wheeler with his gun and drove around the farm for a few hours afterwards. He didn't turn up anything, but he can explain what he saw. Bonus note. Same farm a few months later. Buddy calls me to the back window, overlooking the deck and field. "Anon, get the hell over here and look at this. I'm not playing." Look out window. See what appears to be a dark figure moving in the field. Corn clearly moving unnaturally and in a direction. Buddy is convinced we just seen something. I'm not so sure. Try to chill in his living room, noping about what just happened. His 6-year-old brother walks upstairs from his room. "Oh, Ben's sleepwalking again." This wasn't out of the ordinary, as his bro would do this once every few months. He usually would speak in mumbles and have his eyes half closed. But this was different. His eyes were wide open, and he spoke clearly. Follow Ben's sleepwalking procedures. Engage soft voice. "Hey, Ben, let's go back to bed." Completely ignoring us, he walks right to the big bay windows and looked up. "Come on, buddy, it's okay. Let's go." I know it's okay, Anon. They're watching us. Fear level at 55%, Captain. Okay, Ben, but we have to sleep. Still staring at the sky. But I want to see them. They're here now. Very close now. Maximum fear reached. I'm about to puke, so my buddy gets up, grabs Ben's hand, and gently starts guiding him back to his room. It's okay, Ben. Time for bed. There's nothing you can do. Nope. Ben had no memory of it the next day like usual. But damn, it was freaky hearing a 6-year-old speak like that.